Hey, greetings, Soul Tribe. This is Spirit with Harmonious Living Mindset. Welcome to my channel where you're going to find tools for more harmonious mind, body, and spirit. Today, I'm at this beautiful park. And I have this cool, I don't know if you can see, I get this really great spot here amongst the trees and I don't know if you can see the moon's up there in between the trees. It's very pretty. I'll be liking it. Oh, how are ya? I know there are a lot of shifts happening, right? What the shift is going on? And it seems like, it's constant, right? So change is constant. That is the thing. And the theme lately that's kind of been coming up in conversations is surrender. I mean, we hear it, and yet, I don't know. There's a lot to that. So surrendering sometimes takes a lot of courage and strength to let go and let God, to have trust and faith that that it's gonna. That when we surrender, the path, each step and breath is illuminated as we take those breaths and steps. And this can be challenging sometimes, especially because, we all have programming. I'm going to use Eric Berne, who is a person who created Transactional Analysis. That in a given transaction, there is a stimulus and a reaction, okay? And this is something that I learned when I lived at Umoja Drum and Music Co-op. I worked and lived at a music co-op that I had the opportunity to live and work with other people who wanted to work on themselves. And so we use this form of psychotherapy called Transactional Analysis. And in that, we learned about our programming. So Eric Berne said, we have programs that are given to us by our parents or parents' substitutes from 0 to 7. Yet we don't remember the scripting that happened in that time. Yet we play it out to get strokes, units of recognition, positive or negative. We play it out in games that we play with people to get recognition, right? Positive or negative, strokes. And so unless we become aware of it, because games are mostly played out of people's awareness. They don't realize they're playing a game. Some people now do play games and they know that they know what they're doing. So that's, most people, I don't know how many people are really intentional about that. For the most part though, games are played out of our awareness. And when we become aware, though, that's where we have free will. I mean, we have this free will, right, to decide what our actions are going to be. And now, what are you choosing to use your free will for? Is it to love on yourself, to be in a self-love journey in progress, to go inward, to look at maybe what other people gave you as far as beliefs, the way that you think of things in the world? Were they passed down to you by other people? Are they really your beliefs or are they somebody else's? So when we start to surrender, we start to look at some of those things that were handed to us by other people and we ask, is this my belief or was this something that somebody else gave to me in my ego construct, okay? The ego being a construct of beliefs, okay? So when we surrender to the divine, it really is a journey of going within and letting go of the ego, of that social construct, so that we can create it and design it with the beliefs that we choose to believe about ourselves or the beliefs that we want to have in our life. Now, there's also free will where people are choosing to, manipulate people in wasteful or destructive ways, and that's just not okay. So the social goal that Eric Berne and Claude Steiner said is to go through life without manipulating people in wasteful or destructive ways, or allowing them to manipulate us in wasteful or destructive ways. So I think I shared before, like when I heard the second part, not allowing people to manipulate us in wasteful or destructive ways, as an empath, that has been really challenging. And now I'm learning to let those things go. Let go and let God. That's what I just hear. And trusting the process as you're doing it. We are in a major shift. And aligning your heart and your mind to find your soul goals, and letting go of old beliefs that no longer serve you. If they were given to you by other people, then really look at what it is that you want to believe about yourself, and where you want to go, what you want to be, do, and have. And for you starseed, the be, do, have has been very challenging, because there have been people who have been manipulating in wasteful or destructive ways. And now we're coming upon this shift on the planet where people are going to have to let go and let God. Or really, there's a lot of people who think they're God and they're not. And that's going to be an awakening for all of us. Are going to awaken to the truth, which is that it's all love. And love will always win in any situation. Love will win, because that's the truth. Okay? I know I went all over the place, and I'm just trying to share this message that as you are surrendering, be gentle with yourself in that process of letting go. And know that, starting to ask yourself, what is it that you want in life? And really knowing that it's okay to have healthy boundaries in your life. It's okay to be the person that you want to become, even if other people don't understand what that is, because they're used to the old version of you, and you are recreating yourself with new beliefs about yourself, about where you want to go and what you want to do. And you are starting to align your heart and your mind with the divine. And as you're doing that and letting go of the layers and shedding old layers, you're starting to attract new vibrations, new synchronicities of people. And you get to decide. Now, many of you have that have gone through the dark night of the soul and are either in hermit mode or you're coming out of hermit mode. You get to decide. You get to use that discernment of who you want to let into your inner circle. And many of us are still healing our hearts. We're in this process of healing our hearts and finding people to heal with together. And that's wonderful. It's so wonderful. And, if you don't have people to share that with yet, they'll come. Your soul tribe will come. And they'll show up in most magical, miraculous, beautiful ways. In the meantime, go into nature. Let nature heal you. Let nature be, a part of your healing journey. Because Gaia's here. And to take Gaia higher, it's going to take tremendous remembrance of love for ourselves, love for each other, love for the planet, so that we can find our soul tribes and create new systems in this 5D of more love, more joy, more peace, more abundance for all. The 5D creative process starts within first. Okay. Harness your light body. So here we go. See at the base, your base chakra, your root chakra red. And I have the right to live. See your sacral chakra orange. Say, I have the right to have. Your solar plexus, see it yellow. I have the right to create. See your heart chakra green. I have the right to feel. I have the right to love. See your throat chakra blue. I have the right to speak. I have the right to speak. And then your third eye, mind's eye, this is indigo. I have the right to see. I have the right to see. In your crown chakra, I have the right to know. I have the right to know. Okay. Blessings to you. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a beautiful day and that you're being gentle with yourself and you are trusting the process. You're trusting your intuition and knowing you have discernment that you will make wise decisions for your well-being that is good for this higher vibration into 5D. Okay. I know the outside world looks strange at times. Find the beauty, find nature, find the beauty within yourself. Celebrate that. Okay. Ciao for now. Ciao for now. Blessings.